Stacey Washington of Black Voices for Trump tells One America's Christina Bobb that voters need to keep an eye on Democrats, she feels, who want to, quote, defund many of President Trump's accomplishments. Take a look.
Joining me via Skype is Stacey Washington, the co-chair of Black Voices for Trump and the communications director for Family Vision Media. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
What is President Trump focusing on up until November? What should he be focusing on from now till November?
Well, so I would love to see a lot of us begin to talk about the actual boots on the ground action that we're taking. And we do discuss it, but I would love to see us focus on it even more. The actions that we're taking within communities of color across the country to get their vote. We are spending massive amounts of money on Black media, and we're also going on programs and talking directly to people that we want to consider President Trump as their candidate for the presidency in the fall. The numbers are actually trending in our favor. Remember, last go round, it was not President Trump, but before that, when it was Mitt Romney, he had a scant 8% of the Black vote. President Trump had 16% last time, Black men anyway, and we're looking at more like 31% right now of the Black vote of men, they're actually going to vote for President Trump. So we're making strides in that community, and I want to continue that effort. And then, of course, he wants to bring our troops home. As a veteran, fourth-generation military veteran in my family, married to a veteran, there's nothing more important to me than disentangling ourselves from Afghanistan. So I could go on and on, but just in a nutshell, that's where I think we're going to be directing the conversation. And of course, keeping Americans safe, making our streets more safe by ending these awful protests, and just getting back to what we do best in America, which is taking care of each other, making a living, and enjoying the freedom that's given to us in the Constitution.
So as the co-chair for Black Voices for Trump, what is the one bullet point or the one talking point that you want Black voters to understand or take away before November?
President Trump doesn't think you owe him your vote. Joe Biden does. He thinks he owns your vote. President Trump wants to earn it. He wants you to look at what he's accomplished. He wants to actually look at where you are today and compare it to where you were before he was president. And if you're better off today, he wants you to vote for him. That's a totally different attitude. He's not taking anything for granted, and he actually actively wants Black people to consider him and to vote for him. I think there's nothing better than that when someone wants something from you, for them to ask you for it instead of demanding it because you owe it to them. And I hope that Black voters will consider that when they're considering who they're going to vote for and vote for President Trump.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.